Alright, here in the video, attaching the air shaft pattern to your plate. First thing you need to do is check to make sure your propeller spins. If your propeller does not spin freely and hits the sides, you should stop the video right now and ask your instructor to fix this problem. Next, what you need to do is you need to bend down these little flaps that we've cut. And there's a wrong way and a right way. If I bend it just like this, that is incorrect. I need to bend them so kind of fold them down so they aim down, so that way later they'll fit flat against my air shaft pattern. So there are 5 of them that are correct. Here are some that are incorrect. So they're just kind of folding, sticking up in the air. These are the correct ones that are nice and flat. So go ahead and pause the video and bend all your flaps down. Next, you want to put your air shaft pattern into your hole here. Now, you want this hole here is later going to be for your switch. But right now, you want to make sure your wires from your motor are facing away from the hole of your switch. You don't want them together. So you want to place it, this would be incorrect, facing the wires from the motor aiming at the switch. It'll save some confusion later if you face these in the right direction. So you want to face them towards the open side. Slide this in here and it sits there. If my pieces have all been bent, they should sit nice and flat. I do not want to set this down. By setting it down, it may push up out of place. Next step, I want to hold this with my off hand. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to hold this with my left hand. I'm going to hold it in the air. With my right hand, I want to take the hot glue gun and glue around the edge. And again, not setting this down, because if I was to set this down, it would pop up and then it wouldn't be in the right place. So I glued around the entire edge and stand and hold on to this for a couple of minutes, because right now if I was to set this down, it would push up out of place. Right now it's sitting right where I would like, so just pause the video and hold this for a couple minutes. You should have already written your name on the side of your plate. If you have not done so, go ahead and do it with the Sharpie marker. And next step is putting the switch in. The switch comes from the top. You put the wires down through this hole and it should lay just there on top. Mine fell through there. I cut my hole a little too big. Yours should be alright if you don't cut it too big. And gluing it on, you just take a drop of glue on the edge here and a drop of glue on the edge there. And again, you want this to hold in a nice position, so you may want to hold this for a minute to let that glue get a chance to dry. Once you know that your motor runs the proper direction, you've got everything labeled, something you can do is you can solder your pieces, your wires down to the clips, and you want to pinch them down with your needle nose pliers. Go ahead and solder your clips down, your wires to your clips, and be careful not to touch the soldering iron to anywhere on the plate, because you'll burn a hole. Some kids will lean it on here and burn a hole through the plate. Make sure you don't do that.